All right. Welcome back, or welcome me back.
Yeah, welcome to the vlog. Your name is?
Chip.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yeah, good to see you. Welcome back.
Thank you. Yeah. And I think that's a really an appropriate place to start. So I had a back injury. I had surgery almost 2 weeks ago. It's not quite fixed, but I was working remotely and trying to take it easy for a couple of weeks. So just a real heartfelt thank you to Brandon for stewarding and steering the ship in my partial absence. And I'm really grateful. And I think that really speaks to not only our relationship, but the bench depth that we're trying to build within the enterprise, so that when one of us is out, we can continue to serve the community and serve the public.
Yeah, and it certainly wasn't just me; it was a team effort. But
100%.
Yeah,
all the department heads, the entire staff, and the additional thanks goes out to the city council and all the community members who knew about my injury and sent well wishes, and again, our colleagues at the staff level. Just an incredible outpouring of concern and best wishes, and it really helped me heal and alleviated some anxiety about surgery that I had to go through. So all good. So thank you.
Glad you're back.
I am so happy to be back. I am so happy not to be having a laptop on my knees in bed while working. So it's great. So anyway, that's enough of that. Thanks so much. We're moving on. We do have 2 city council meetings on Monday and Tuesday of next week. Monday is entirely the consent agenda. It was a little bit too big to have on one night, so we split things up. Consent agenda, real basic things on consent for Monday, and then on Tuesday we've got a little bit more action, some good items. We did collectively bargain with one of our organized labor groups, the LIUNA groups of the general employees and the management employees. So thank you for working with us and the council, and we have forged an agreement for a 2-year contract with both of those entities. That'll be under orders of business. We also have a Hugh Comstock proclamation, and thank you to HRB member Catherine Gualtieri, who helped prepare that. Mayor Potter will read that, talking about Hugh White Comstock and his fairy tale cottages. What else do we have here, Brandon? We've been working very hard on the RFP for architectural services for the renovation of the Harrison Memorial Library. And so that RFP, which the council wanted to see back, will be on the agenda. Thanks to our siblings with Carmel Public Library Foundation for helping us forge that, and certainly our own library board, which is making the recommendation to the city council for adoption. So hopefully we can get that on the street. I think Evan did a great job on an update on where we are with accessory dwelling units, the ordinance that we're drafting, the outreach and education that we've done with both HCD in Sacramento, as well as the Coastal Commission.
That's right.
So some good information there. That's a very important topic, and one we're drawing a pretty hard line in the sand with HCD to ensure that accessory dwelling units are not too large in our village on small parcels.
Yeah, leaning on our local coastal program and the Coastal Act for that.
Yeah, 100%. We added an item with the approval of Mayor Potter and Councilmember Richards, Mayor Pro Tem Richards, remanding a discussion about pickleball at Forest Hill Park back to the Forest to Beach Commission to consider whether there is maybe too much pickleball being played on the courts that are disturbing the quiet enjoyment of our residents. So hopefully the HRB will take that up. Forest and Beach will take that up in the next several months. And we'll have what was the word you used? Harmonizing the uses up there to reduce impacts.
Yeah, and so please, if pickleball is something you've been interested in, we're trying to reach out to the folks, because we don't have like a direct mailing list for pickleball. We've been trying to reach out to the folks that we know that have spoken about it or sent in letters, so they can come and be part of that conversation with council. But if it's something you're interested in, pickleball, tennis, the use of Forest Hill, anything, please come and be part of that conversation.
Yeah, and we'll do a lot of noticing on that before we have any public meetings, but we want the pickleballers there as well. We want this to be kind of a robust discussion about pickleball play. And then we've got an encroachment permit, and so that's it. So not too bad an agenda really, but some good topics on there. The other thing I wanted to do was thank Chief Tomasi And everyone in Public Works and Planning and Finance, we received a $12,000 rebate from Central Coast Community Energy for our 2 EVs that we recently purchased for the police department. So it's a great rebate program available not just to individuals, but to local agencies. And then the last item I have, we get about 1 dead seal or sea lion on Carmel Beach a month. And we have been burying them, but we recently heard from the Coastal Commission or from
Department of Fish and
NOAA,
Wildlife, I think,
that we're prohibited from burying the seals. So we have to call Moss Landing Marine Labs, and they're going to pick the seals up apparently and do a necropsy on them or what have you. So
they'll have to stay up on the sand for a little bit until those folks and those agencies can get out to take care of it.
Yeah, I think that's going to hold true not just for pinnipeds, but for dolphins and whales and what have you. So we'll get the word out on this, but it's not our rule. So that's
good,
what I got.
Good. It's no secret. Just heads up again. Car Week's coming. We're getting closer and closer. August 9th to 18th. We'll have probably Ashley and Chief Tomasi on next week to give a little deep dive on what the plan is. But just be ready. I have a thank you just to CRA. We meet with them once a month to just go over and connect with them and find out what's going on out in the community and for them to get an update from us. So thanks to the group that comes here every month and meets with us. Speaking of monthly meetings, we actually have a weekly meeting right now with Congressman Panetta's office. The mayor and I join them every Monday to talk about the post office.
Yep.
Still, where we're at with the post office is we have not yet received an application from the property manager to do the permanent work. So those updates have been pretty brief. The Panetta's office has been trying to get the property manager and the postmaster on those calls as well to get everyone in the same place. So we're participating in that, and when we receive an application, we're poised to turn it around as quickly as possible.
Yeah, you did that great.
Still nothing yet.
Mary wrote an article a few months ago about that, and it's unfortunate that the people on that call do not include the property owner, property manager.
It hasn't yet.
Or the postal service.
Yeah, we're hoping that they show up. Yeah. But anyway, so from the city perspective, we're doing everything we can to try to keep that moving. I have unfortunate news. I just want to let everybody know. So we had been very close to welcoming a new community planning and building director. Unfortunately, for a host of reasons, that has fallen through.
Yep.
And so we're going to have to go back out for recruitment. It's going to be another 2 or 3 months probably until we see somebody. You and I are going to talk about how to maybe bolster that position for another 2 or 3 months, whether through an interim director or how we're going to do that. But just let everyone know I've been teasing that we're going to see somebody very soon, and unfortunately, both for me personally and for the city, that's going to take a little bit longer. So we'll keep everyone posted on that. And then the last bit of news is a kudos and a thank you. And if you've seen it going on out there, there's been a lot of hot mix work going on lately. Hot mix, which is basically just a fancy way for saying hot asphalt. But there's been all the public works team have been all hands on deck for the last couple of days. They processed 14 tons of hot mix. It's quite a bit. It's really in prep for winter, filling potholes, repairing berms, root damage, and things like that. So kudos to everybody. Sorry for any delays or confusion or trouble that it caused out there, but it's for the greater good, and we got a lot done in 2 days. Yeah. So it's looking a lot better out there.
Yeah, that was an all hands effort, and real thanks to Public Works for getting everyone out there. You have to process the hot mix while it's still hot, or it disintegrates. We don't always use hot mix, but we do twice a year get multiple batches of hot mix, which hardens with the emulsifiers in it and is a lot more sturdy than cold mix, which comes in bags and you can buy it at Home Depot.
Step on it and it doesn't stay very long.
Not very long.
That's right. So that's what I got.
All right. Well, again, thank you for everything you've done for the agency and for me. And until next week,
take good care.